We have all been told the classic self help advice when you are feeling stuck or scared, just push through your anxiety, bro. Just don't let it stop you. But that advice completely misunderstands how the human brain actually works. When you try to fight your fears head on with pure willpower, your anxiety turns into a massive dragon standing directly in the path of the road, blocking your path and paralyzing your ability to think clearly. You cannot out argue a basic survival emotion like fear using logic, but you can outsmart it. If you have a massive problem in your life that you are avoiding, whether it's a toxic workplace, a broken habit, or a conversation you need to have, stop trying to pretend you are not scared of that. Instead, sit down and think deeply about the next 3 to 5 years. What will your life look like if you choose not to face this problem? Look at the absolute ruin, the regret, and the misery that is waiting for you. If you think through it completely, you will get more afraid of falling to act than you are taking the risk. And that is total psychological game changer. Suddenly the dragon is not standing in front of you, blocking your way anymore. It's chasing you from behind, forcing you to sprint towards your goal. This trick becomes incredibly important when dealing with number one reason people end up miserable, stuck, and taken advantage of. They are simply too nice. In psychology, we call this being hyper agreeable. If you are conflict avoidant, you hate making waves, you hate arguing, and you constantly suppress your raw capacity for aggression because you think keeping the peace makes you a good person. Let's look at the real price of that choice. You get pushed around. Other people step all over your boundaries, and because you refuse to stand up for your own basic needs with enough force, your life begins a massive downward spiral. You think you are protecting your peace, but that unexpressed anger does not just disappear, it hides underground, amping up your internal stress level, driving your blood pressure through the roof, and doing permanent damage to your health. Being a healthy human being does not mean deleting your capacity for aggression. It means integrating it with your thinking so you can protect yourself. If you are being bullied or mistreated, you cannot negotiate a better reality if you have zero power to back it up. Let's get practical about how to stop being a prey animal. If you are dealing with a destructive bully at work or in your life and you don't have a leg to stand on, they will not only push you over, they will jump on you too, simply because they enjoy it and you are allowing it. To win a conflict, you need power, and the ultimate form of power in any negotiation is a viable option. If you are stuck in a toxic environment, your very first step is to build an escape route. Clean up your resume until it is an absolutely flawless. Get over your fear of looking for a new job and start actively going out for interviews. You don't even have to quit your job yet. You just need to know that you can leave. The second you have another job offer in your back pocket, your entire posture changes. You stop speaking from a position of weakness. At the same time, start documenting the bad behavior. Write down every single incident in precise detail. When you finally confront the person, you don't show up crying or screaming. You show up cold, calm, and fully backed by documented evidence and real option. Wield a big stick and but speak softly. That is how you turn raw underground anger into a sophisticated tool that commands absolute respect. Once you learn to align your thoughts with your raw emotion and act them out consistently, you face the ultimate challenge of personal growth, erasing the line between yourself and the environment around you. Think about what it looks like when you walk into the house of Savory Hoarder. There are thousands of chaotic items everywhere, old papers, broken boxes, dirt, and literal trash piled up to the ceiling. Ask yourself a deep question. Is that messy house just an objective physical place or a direct reflection of their broken psyche? The answer is there is absolutely no difference. Your environment is your own mind. If your life feels completely overwhelming and you don't know how to fix your internal start by organizing the concrete world right in front of you. Globe clean up under your bed, make your bed perfect, organize the papers scattered across your desk, look around your room for one small thing that is broken or messy and fix it. You are not just cleaning a physical room, you are literally organizing your field of experience. When you bring order to the immediate space around you, you lower your baseline stress and fortify your mind to handle larger catastrophes of life. Stop staying vague and hiding in the fog just because you are afraid to face your real position. Being lost in a million choices is a quick way to let your potential rot. Get humble enough to handle the tiny, embarrassing problems right in front of the face. Move the dragon behind you. Build your real world option. Organize your immediate space and start aiming honestly at the God. Step out of the fog, take control of your arena, and go dominate your day. And I will see you in the next one.